2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Seattle Storm. And these are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
Now, this is a matchup for the purest, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement and passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
And one of the advantages for Young, she's a bigger guard, well-built with 6 feet. It allows her to out-muscle opponents. For 2019 first overall pick Jackie Young, she stumbled a little bit during her rookie season. Young scoring just 6 points per game, shooting around 30%.
And for Jackie Young, she's developed her game since that first season.
She really has. Jackie had a great second season during the 2020 Bradenton bubble, and with each passing season, she's improved. For some players, it just takes extra time to get comfortable in this league.
Now here is Lloyd. Magbagor in the post. She's against Parker. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Outside Young. Gray. Pass to Plum. Back to Gray. Parker. Defended by Magbagor. Parker's shot's good.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
Outside Lloyd. Inside Magbagor. And the layup is good.
Fantastic pass. He made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And that was the Mobile One drive, low resistance to the finish line.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
Outside Parker. Gray, back to Parker. Here's Wilson. Banked in off the glass.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces. She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Outside Plum. Wilson, guarded by Russell. To the wing, right side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Storm ball.
Seattle with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Nurse outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lloyd. To the inside. Russell misses.
Well, since an ownership change prior to the 2021 season, Las Vegas has set their sights on being the model franchise in the WNBA, making a major financial commitment.
And here's Lloyd. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Down low. Nurse. That falls nicely that time from Lloyd. And the Aces are setting the standard in the WNBA, especially off the floor.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, whether it's the incredible new practice gym that rivals any basketball facility out there, or their big-time investment in the coaching position. You could also look at them expanding the front office, marketing and player development. I mean, the Aces are doing it the right way, and I would love to see other WNBA teams follow.
Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Wilson. Nice defense from Aysha Wilson. Pass to Young. She's off on that one. Now Seattle takes it the other way. Now Nurse. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. The Aces leading. Outside Young. Gray. Blocked. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
When Nurse is dialed in, she can easily hit from beyond the arc. She finds her spot and sinks it.
Now here's Plum. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
2 minutes.
Back to Parker. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense has to do a better job of keeping Parker out of the paint. She's too skilled inside.
Seattle calls timeout.
You name it in the women's game, Candace Parker has won it. Titles in college, the WNBA, the games, MVP, All-Star game. Parker, really one of the most decorated players ever.
Some changes for Las Vegas. And here are the Storm now, trailing by 4. Pass to Holmes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And the one award that had escaped Candace Parker was Defensive Player of the Year.
Of course, but then Parker got that one as well, as she won Defensive Player of the Year back in 2020. It just proves that Parker is still one of the best in the game.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Now Whitcomb. And the basket by Holmes.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Here's Colson. Good work there as it goes.
Assist goes to Aysha Clark.
Here's Whitcomb. Pass to Garantes. Here's Holmes. Turner with the ball. Now Garantes. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Seattle with the triple.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Colson, defended by Turner. Here's Stokes. And she misses her first shot of the game. The Storm trail. Now here's Turner. Outside Whitcomb. Pulls it from 20. The shot off that time. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter play. The Aces on top, leading by just 1. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Okay, fans, get it up for your Seattle Storm.
A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
There hasn't been a lot of settling for outside shots really early on.
Yeah, they've done a good job to work it low and not take the easy way out on offense. No shortcuts.
Pound it low.
Now here's Young. She's guarded closely. Comes up empty down low.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Pass to Russell. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
That one goes. Count it.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Nurse. She's got 5. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Pass to Gray. And here's Parker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Seattle with the ball. It's a three-point game. Lloyd, she's guarded by Plum. And here's Magbagor. Here's Kia Nurse from the arc. Pass to Magbagor. Here's Russell. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but just couldn't make a shot. Outside Young. Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
What a move by Candace Parker. She makes shaking off the defender look effortless. The 2020 season was just so different. The entire season was played in Bradenton, Florida, and I think that makes Seattle's championship in the Wubble that much more impressive.
It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Wilson right side. Gray outside. Up top Young. Over Nurse. Young shot is off. And that 2020 championship by the Storm, arguably the most challenging title in WNBA history.
Well, you tip your hat to Bird, Stewart, Lloyd, the rest of that 2020 Storm team. The physical and mental challenges they overcome, we've never seen it. We may never see it again.
Russell misses.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Young shot is off. And it's the Storm with the ball. They trail by 3. Lloyd, she's guarded by Plum. Nurse outside. Pass to Magbagor. The second chance effort. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Candace Parker. Young shot's good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Seattle calls timeout.
After spending her first 13 seasons in Los Angeles, Candace Parker returned home, signing with the Chicago Sky in 2021.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That one drops for her. And Candace Parker had a storybook homecoming to the Windy City.
Candace winning the 2021 title with the Sky, their first WNBA title. And playing her home game just about an hour away from her hometown of Naperville. 2021, a dream year for Candace Parker.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Inside. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. In the WNBA, free agency has become much more important over the last few years.
Yeah, Blake, I mean, take Candace Parker's move from LA to Chicago. She signs with the Sky in 2021, and Candace was key in Chicago winning their first ever WNBA championship. We are seeing, over the last couple of years, as you said, more impact signings.
And that's great for the league because the offseason has just become so interesting. And I like to see star players getting to choose where they go. It makes the league really exciting.
To the inside. Pass to Garantes. Back to Whitcomb. Three-pointer. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now Bell. To the paint. Wilson in the post. Pass to Colson. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Now here's Whitcomb. She hasn't scored yet. That's unsure will change.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Here's Clark. Stolen. To the middle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Colson. Back to Clark. She knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together, and they may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they're going to review the tape.
Yeah, and I'll be pretty honest. It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. The ball was out of her hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a great look at it on the replay. The clock is still ticking when it left her fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
Good thing we have the replay to go to. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want to get every call right. Glad we were able to review that one.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Aces ahead. They lead by 3. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And you have to like what we're seeing from Jackie Young. Just impressive.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There is no reason for her to settle for anything less.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Oh, there are a few franchises you can mention when you're talking about the best in the league. And Seattle certainly is in the conversation. And you talk about on-court success, no team has more championships.
Talking about the Storm, we know Seattle has the banners, but it's about more than that.
Certainly, Blake. Seattle also has one of the best fan bases in the league. But then they also do great work in the community. They have a fantastic ownership group. They are a model organization for the rest of the WNBA.
Crafty password, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And in a tight one like this, you gotta dig deep, find a way to make things happen.
Here's Wilson. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
The Aces played their first year in Las Vegas back in 2018. Their first ever draft pick, Aysha Wilson. She's been to face the franchise since.
The first free throw is good. And as an OG member of the Aces, Aysha Wilson is the cornerstone of that franchise.
From the moment she stepped foot in Southern Nevada, Wilson has shouldered the load as the go-to player for the Aces. I mean, just look at her 2020 season when she won the MVP award.
Now here is Lloyd. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Young. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Lloyd. Now here's Nurse. Here's Russell. Shoots over Wilson. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Young shot's good.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Seattle trailing here. Nurse outside. From outside, off the mark.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
And I'm sensing this game really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge, no doubt about it. And that lead's going to get more and more comfortable as they do.
I agree, Brian. Let's see how this one plays out.
Russell misses. Outside Young. Plum. Here's Gray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Knowing where everyone else is on the court. It's a skill Lloyd has, and it's a vital skill to have for guards who really want to be successful in this league.
Now here's Wilson. She has 6. Parker's shot's good.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Here's Nurse. To the right side. Pass to Russell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gotta respect Russell's poise in the paint. Love to see her challenge the defense inside.
Timeout called the Aces.
One of my favorite things about the WNBA, players with so many different backgrounds. Take Aysha Gaming Geek. She was born in New Zealand to Nigerian parents.
The Aces leading, and the Magbagor family moved to Australia when Ezzy was just 6 years old.
Ending up in the Melbourne area, really the basketball hotbed of Australia. Ezzy started playing professionally as a teenager and played her first WNBA game before turning 21.
And here are the Storm now. Nurse outside. Pass to Magbagor. Turner. Now here's Magbagor. Parker defending. Good on the shot.
I like how Magbagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
Here's Young. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. Pass to Turner. Back to Lloyd. Nurse outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Parker. And the ball out of play, the Storm will have it. And a new group getting ready for the Storm. Here's Turner. Converts on the jumper for an easy 2.
Got to play tougher. That was too soft on her, that close to the rim.
Plum. Whitcomb defending. Plum can't hit. And it's the Storm with the ball. Sammy Whitcomb goes in. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Aces with possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Incredibly, the Las Vegas franchise won 3 straight draft lotteries from 2017 to 2019. The Aces got the first overall pick, and you talk about luck.
Turner with the ball. Holmes, Parker defending. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
What an excellent assist. It really led her to the perfect spot.
Storm ball. Substitution for Las Vegas. Kia Stokes. Alicia Clark. Kirsten Bell.
Now here's Whitcomb. To the paint. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
And she can't hit the second. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called.
And here are the Storm now. Here's Seattle. 6-point game. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The putback. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard-fought bucket there. Nice putback.
They can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold on to it.
And I think that's probably what they'll do. She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Down low. It's good.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
From deep. Misses. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up some points. The Aces on top, up by 4. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, you can count on her for a couple of pretty assists just like this one each and every night. This one's a beauty.
It sure is. I mean, look, she's a maestro. Great vision, a great head on her shoulders, really everything you want in a point guard.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Pass to Magbagor. For the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Boy, the defense we've seen today reminds me of the great defensive era back in the 80s, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, right. I mean, neither team has done enough on defense to warrant any kind of compliment.
And I'm not giving them any, that's for sure.
Inside, Russell. The shot's good on the assist by Joue Lloyd.
This is Russell's bucket all night. Gets the ball inside and uses all her height to get the shot.
And she gets it back. Stokes, defended by Magbagor. To tie it up. And she sinks the layup. And that'll tie this game up.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ballgame.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Chalk up 2 right there.
And this is how effective Magbagor can be. All about getting into a rhythm.
Timeout called the Aces.
Well, in the era of the stretch 4 and the stretch 5, Mercedes Russell is a throwback player. She's a 6'6" center who is not going to be chucking up threes.
And it's the Aces with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Wilson. Yep, that one goes.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
And the Storm with possession. And the old school game of Mercedes Russell, it still works in the modern WNBA.
Well, the pure five, the pure center, it's effective when it's someone like Russell, a great finisher. Mercedes was second in true shooting percentage back in 2021. Doesn't waste her chances around the rim.
Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. Young. Back to Wilson. Outside Young. 3 on the clock. Here's Stokes. Defended by McNamara. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Gray defending. Pass to Nurse. Tries to break her ice. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the first. It's on Young.
Someone who fits nicely into the rotation. Nurse has a pretty good all-around game.
Kia Nurse represented Canada at the games in Tokyo. Nurse, the undisputed leader of the Canadians, leading the entire tournament in minutes per game.
Now here's Wilson. Plum, covered by Lloyd.
Right here.
And here's Stokes. No good that time. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. And for Kia Nurse, just getting to the games was an accomplishment.
Yeah, they had to win a qualification tournament in Belgium just to get there. And when you look at Kia Nurse, who is the leading scorer for Canada in the qualifiers, she's got another big goal. Now, she wants to bring Canada their first medal at the games.
Well, tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what's happening here.
You nailed it. And as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Huge bucket from Nurse. She's played in a ton of big games, national titles, international competitions. So, you know, Kia Nurse has experienced all the big moments at such a young age.
And Wilson gets it to go.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Russell. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation. And so she hits the technical free throw.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
Now here is Lloyd. 2 points. That one goes in.
What a luxury to have bigs capable of these kinds of passes. Russell is growing as a playmaker.
Timeout called the ACES. And what a performance we're seeing out there by Magda.
She's just torching him right now. Good decision to huddle up, talk it over, try to figure out a way to maybe slow her down a bit.
The Aces trailing. Wilson left side. Shoots over Russell. Russell pulls it in. And it's the Storm with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. Magbagor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Well, not letting the physical defense deter her, Magbagor plays with such tenacity.
Outside Plum. Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Outside Lloyd. Russell. The shot, no good. To the left side wing. Here's Plum. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is why Kelsey Plum went first overall. The ability to score the big hoops and give her team points when they really need them.
Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Magbagor.
Las Vegas foul call. Candace Parker. Second personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second.
Well, in these huge moments, teammates can lean on Ezzy Magbagor.
And she ends up making the second. And that puts them up 5. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Gray. Count the basket.
What a great option late in games. When you talk about Gray, she can hit from deep, pass, break you down off the dribble. Good luck guarding her.
And the Storm with possession. Right wing from past the arc. Rebounded by Parker. Gray outside. And it falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The experience of Gray helping there. She's used to having to deliver the big-time baskets.
Stolen by Plum. Fast break, Las Vegas to take the lead. Yes!
I admire how Aysha Wilson's able to elevate her level of play in the clutchest of situations.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Here's Lloyd. They shoot again. It's in!
You love to see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. She goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Russell.
Timeout. Assist goes to.
These teams really feeding off each other now in terms of energy.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime as both sides have picked things up. What do you think the coaches were saying, Tim?
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Sinks it!
Always coming through in the clutch. Lloyd comes up with a big-time shot. What a huge one.
Which Riley section wants a t-shirt?
Pass to Plum. Young, defended by Nurse. Parker. Oh, it falls! No way!
Wow. I mean, come on. Is there anyone else in the world you want taking a big shot? Candace Parker lives for these situations, and she's seen every big situation.
Magbagor, no good. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up 2.
No doubt. Chelsea Gray is exactly who this team wants at the stripe. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
A chance here to send it to overtime.
They need a 3.
So it's the Aces taking the W in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's a wrap, everyone.